As an Amazon seller, you know how important it is to provide a positive customer service to your buyers so that you can set apart from your competition and get a high feedback rate. And this will help you increase the chances to win the buy box or to maintain the buy box. Right now, we know that traditional email automation softwares that send feedback requests are becoming a bit obsolete because Amazon has tightened their guidelines, communication guidelines, and they're trying to make sellers not send too many requests. So today, I would like to bring some tips to improve your customer service and increase your customer satisfaction so that you can actually get unsolicited positive feedback. By the end of this video, I will also provide a suggestion about which tool to use to make sure that your customer service is on point on every single aspect of customer service. But before this, I would like to remind you to subscribe to the channel so you will not miss any new episode where we provide tips for Amazon sellers. So now it's time to start this list of tips to improve your customer service. The first tip that I want to provide is to centralize all of your inquiries from your buyers into one place. So either if you are an FBA seller or an FBM seller or a bit of both, you will still receive a lot of messages from your buyers asking about their orders, about their shipping, or even the product. So if you manage to use an integrated tool, integrated help desk tool that can store all of the messages together from Amazon or from an external email like a customer service emails that you might have, then you can actually keep all the historical data about your customer details, about their orders. So it will be easy to find case histories and to share all of this case history with your agents that are taking care of your customer service. The second suggestion I would like to provide is remember to personalize your messages and your emails. So instead of sending the same emails to everyone in the same way, just try to put some extra care in your emails with the words that you use. So for example, remember to be empathetic. So if there was any problem with a buyer's order, just say sorry, tell them that you understand their frustration, and don't put any blame on the customer side. Also remember to be always positive and enthusiastic. So instead of saying what is not possible, remember to say what you will do and what you're gonna try to do in order to make the customer happy. So also remember, if you can, to go the extra mile to provide actually help or to solve the issue. So you can actually think of refunding or making a new shipment to the customer. Just show that you care. That's very important. Another tip, number 3, is try to save time and cut on repetitive tasks. Because of course, having to deal with all these messages, especially if you have BM, is really tedious and it might take a long time. So some requests that are maybe pretty standard, pretty simple, you can actually create some templates. So you will always have an answer that is already prepared. If you use the right tool, you can actually create templates that are fulfilling some common inquiries. For example, order tracking, returns, or an order that get canceled. Also, you can even use a tool that has an autoresponder integrated, because an autoresponder basically will send an email to the customer immediately after receiving the message. So you can actually fulfill Amazon's request of responding within 24 hours. So this will definitely decrease the chances of getting negative feedback. You use the auto reply feature and you can respond on some requests such as an invoice request or the Q&A or a payment query. Usually this email will just say, we have received your email. Thank you for contacting us. We're working on it right away. So this will definitely speed up the process without making you spend too much time. Another suggestion that I will give is to improve your team synergy. So if you have different agents all working on your customer service, make sure that there is synergy within the team. And if you use the right tool and an help desk that can integrate multiple agents, you can actually manage their workflow better and also monitor their performance. You can assign permission, you can decide who can see the details, who cannot, and you can actually keep a case history that is shared between the agents. So this is very important. Make sure that the team has all the information and the workflow is very smooth in your team. We have said that sending feedback requests right now is getting a bit obsolete, but it is still possible to do it and it can still get you more feedback. So if you want to use a tool that can send feedback requests, just make sure that you use a tool that is following with their default templates, that is following Amazon's guidelines. Also, if you are a private label seller, you can integrate a review request into your feedback request because Amazon is allowing this. You can send one email per order that can actually ask both for feedback and review. One last tip that I would like to provide is if you are a private label, you also would like to track your reviews. it's very important to make sure that all of your reviews are received immediately, because the quality of your product somehow also translates in the quality of you as a seller. The buyers will kind of consider this both part of one service. So you can use a tool that can send notifications whenever a bad review, a negative review, or a neutral review is received, so that you can immediately react to it. And for example, if you use the autoresponder that we mentioned before, you can actually immediately have a reply where you say you're sorry that they didn't like the product, and you're gonna do everything possible to make them happy and solve the problem. So which tool can you use that actually will help you manage all these different aspects of customer service? Usually we're managing emails. It's common to use help desk tools such as Zendesk. They can get all the messages in one place, and they can assign different agents. The problem with these tools is that they're not focused on Amazon. So they don't really integrate very well with Amazon. That is why in BQool we suggest using our tool BigCRM. BigCRM is an integrated help desk tool that is focused on Amazon seller. So you will have all messages from all of your Amazon marketplaces. You can also receive messages from another email, for example, your customer service email. BigCRM can also provide templates, even in different languages. It provides a very useful auto-reply feature, the autoresponder that we mentioned before. You can manage and monitor your agents. You can send automatic feedback and review requests, and you can even track your reviews. So this is a tool that can actually manage all of these different aspects of the customer service. So BigCRM offers a 14 days free trial that doesn't even need a credit card to be started. So you can start your trial by clicking on the button that you find below in the description. And lastly, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel.